This is just, that's I-95 right there. Should be two geese. The one guy lost his head. Here we are! Old City, Philadelphia. We're going to be in Cherry Street Pier in just a bit. As some of you know, I'm actually a parent. You know, people actually, I'm some people's parents. And today, my daughter Jules, she's like a writing student. She's having like her first poetry reading ever. You know, it's her first time as like a writing student. This is her first thing. And I'm really, really proud. Oh, I'm going to cry. Man. I'm really, really proud of her. And so we're going to go today and we're going to watch Jules have her poem be read. Uh-oh. Oh, what do you think? Oh, towaway zone. Oh, that's a towaway zone. And there's a tow truck. There he is, getting ready to ruin lives. The parking authority. Somebody in the comments wrote, hey, Captain, I like the history stuff. I don't like the sports stuff. And I said, I got a great idea for you. Just watch the history stuff. This guy's going to love this video because this is some history right here. Look at this. This street is actually where the Delaware River, the cliffs of the Delaware River were. So the Delaware River is about on the other side of that street, and we're probably standing on top of the Delaware River. This was the last street of old Philadelphia. Oh, William Penn stood on the street, Ben Franklin, and they called this the King's Highway because you would hop on this street and go on a boat and go to London. This is like, this was the docks. And not many things remain of old Philadelphia, of those olden days. But look at these steps. What an odd place to have steps. But these steps here are the only surviving example of the passageway from the early 1700s. Right here. These are the only steps that remain. I don't know. I feel like, I watch a lot of Jack the Ripper documentaries. Kind of a London alleyway vibe. Jack the Ripper. So anyway, this street, Water Street, was really dirty. And it was really disgusting. And Stephen Girard had big time money. Stephen Girard left the city of Philadelphia when he died. He left them like $1 million back when $1 million was $1 zillion. So this was Water Street. And when Stephen Girard died, Philadelphia ended at Water Street. But after the city got the money he gave them after his death, which I think was well over $1 million, we got this street, and this street is Delaware Ave. Now it's named, like this part's Columbus Boulevard, but nobody from Philadelphia calls this Columbus Boulevard. I'm telling you. If you're in the comments in Philly, and tell me, what do you call this? This is Delaware Ave, right? So Stephen Girard said when he died, yo, here's $1 million. But I need you to build on top of the river a nice flat land, and I need you to name it Delaware Ave. That was actually his wish. He really had that. Like, I want it to be called Delaware Ave. So the fact that we call this Columbus Boulevard is really against Stephen Girard's wishes. Right there, that's the Ben Franklin Bridge. There's the Delaware River. Somewhere around here, I think down there a bit, there was a Hooters. Remember Hooters? They had wings. And the Hooters was on a boat. It was a Hooters on a boat on the Delaware Ave. And I met Goldberg, WCW champion Goldberg. But I think it was before he was like 74-0. And we got, this guy's going to make an illegal U-turn. He's going to kill the old captain. Here we go. There we go. I go, you go. Okay, so this is a bike lane. And we're going to walk this way. So yeah, so I met Goldberg. I rode my bike all the way from Northeast Philadelphia, all the way down here to meet a wrestler. It was amazing that I even had girlfriends in high school. There it is, the Delaware River. It is. Look at this guy's riding a motorcycle. Look at this. Orange County Choppers. Here he comes. Yo, Mikey Tuttle. A few years ago, we used to have these boats go around the city giving tours, and they were called duck boats. And the duck boat was like an amphibian car, and it would the car would drive you around the city and would give you a tour, and then it would turn here, and then the duck boat would go down and do like a little tour of the Penn's Landing region of Philadelphia. And one day, a duck boat got completely demolished by a big tugboat, and ever since that, they stopped doing the duck boats in Philadelphia. They still do them in other places around the country. Alright, and the big event is here at the Cherry Street Pier.
The way she moved was silence even the sea. The sirens would cease their singing, the wind would halt, and the fish would stand still as she blessed the very ship she walked on. She moved with grace that wasn't known by man. Her elegance shone brighter than the cosmos above. Her massively sewn dress would flutter to the rhythm of her own design. Her hair was redder than blood, her eyes bluer than sapphires in jewelry. Her skin so porcelain, her strength unfathomable.